Welcome to this month's upload. So what is today's subject matter, you might be asking? Well, if you saw the title and you saw the thumbnail, then you know it's about, I don't even know what I'm going to title this video actually, but it's something to do with, fair use. And why fair use? Why have I decided that this will be the 1 month upload? Because I mean, originally I was going to make a video on that cringe new, trend. I think it's kind of dying out now. I haven't heard anything about it in like a week, but I was going to make a video on the TikTok NPC fetish trend.
Ice cream so good. Ugh.
But no, I didn't want to give myself brain cancer. But I saw this in the news and I felt that it actually kind of has something to do with me. Sort of, not directly, but indirectly. And that's about fair use in what's considered good reaction content. Recently on Twitter, there have been YouTubers going at each other for what's considered a good reaction. There are two big examples I'm going to talk about today. The first one will be about Sssniperwolf and Jack Films, and the other one is XQC and Some Ordinary Gamers, which is actually a YouTuber I watch, so I'm going to be a little bit biased. But you know, that's cool. I'm just going to go over these situations and talk about it and actually react, unlike Sssniperwolf or XQC. Isn't that funny? Did I make you laugh? Kill me. Okay, so basically, how the drama between Sssniperwolf and Jack's Films happened was on Twitter. One of YouTube's, sorry, not Twitter, X, but anyway, on X, one of YouTube's accounts tweeted saying, "How does Sssniperwolf get her video ideas? From her fans," even though like we all know like her videos are just her reacting in quotation marks to TikToks, and by reacting in quotation marks I mean just stating the obvious. But a YouTuber known as Jack's Films pointed this out, and she got mad and pointed out his second channel, which is like a parody to her, and was saying that like he was trying to copy me for money even though he wasn't. It was just to make fun of her, or maybe money was like a side goal, but it wasn't the main intent. But his response to this whole drama, Jack's Films, was just to make a 11-minute video going over how she's lazy and how YouTube is rewarding lazy content. And for the most part, that's true. But the only condescending point to that is that I am not big, I am not famous, I am not making that bag, and my content is pretty lazy. Okay, I'm not like the laziest commentary channel, but I'm not the most high effort either. But the only point in that video he made that I actually like was kind of like, I don't know about that, was that he said that like what people should do is go into the comic sections of her videos and be like, credit the original creators to like the TikTok and stuff, since she like crops out the ats half the time. He's like, we need to comment and ask her to credit people and to make more original content or whatever, be better. But he also pointed out in the video that most of her fan base is made up of children. And here's my thing. If her fan base is mostly made up of children, which it is, they're not going to care about credit. They're not going to care about more high effort content. They're good with it as is. And she has over 30 million children subscribed to her channel. So nothing's going to change. The only way I see there being a big change to Sssniperwolf or whatever is if there's some kind of lawsuit about fair use, like what's considered fair use, and that set up a whole new precedent. I can't say that word because when I say it, it sounds like I'm saying president. But Precedent, that's how you spell it. There'd be a whole new that for the market of what's fair use and reaction content as a whole. But here's the thing, Sssniperwolf's content's not good, obviously, but it doesn't matter. She's making the bag, and that's all that matters. And my thing is like, right, if I were her, I just wouldn't have responded to Jack Films talking shit about me, because you're making that bag. Who cares if somebody's calling out your content for being lazy? You're the one winning at the end of the day. You are, as Chief Keef once said, laughing to the bank, so who cares? So yeah, that's my coverage of the Jack Films versus Sssniperwolf stuff. Okay, so before I start talking about the XQC versus Some Ordinary Gamers drama, I want to give a little bit of a rant about streaming or streamers.
Why? Because I can.
Specifically, I'm talking about reaction streamers, not gaming streamers, not just chatting streamers. Those guys, mostly good, right? But I'm talking about reaction streamers. Tell me why most reaction streamers, or why reaction streaming as a whole is the laziest form of quote-unquote content creation. I'm saying quote-unquote because it's not even content creation. It's a bunch of lazy assholes who just sit in their chair and every 10 seconds go, "Oh my god, wow, that's crazy." It's like Sssniperwolf, but except everyone is Sssniperwolf. That is the reality of reaction streaming. It's crazy. Hell, you have notable people such as Hassan Piker, who is supposed to be the #1 political streamer, who's notorious for leaving his chair as the video is playing to either go poop or get some food. He'll be gone for like 10 minutes and the video will still be playing and all you see is his empty chair in the corner. It's sad. I think XQC's also done some stuff like this before too, but it's more notable for Hassan Piker, who's supposed to be the #1 political streamer, okay? And half the time, his political takes don't even make sense. Punch a Nazi? What? Okay, Nazis are not good. Nazis are very bad. I agree. But that doesn't solve the issue, Hassan. And then sometimes it'll be like, "Oh, America deserved 9/11. What the fuck? If that was a joke, I wouldn't care, right? That'd actually be kind of funny if it was a joke. But it wasn't a joke. He actually meant it. And here's the thing. I don't hate Hassan Piker because he's very left-leaning. I'm not a right-winger. I'm not a left-winger. It really just comes down to the issue for me. But Jesus, the supposedly #1 political streamer doesn't even make sense most of the times he opens his mouth. Like, what the hell? And then XQC isn't a political streamer, but his streams just consist of him watching a video and every few seconds be like, "Oh my god, guys! Oh my god, guys! That's so crazy!" I don't know why I did an Irish accent there for a second, but XQC, he doesn't even speak English. This dude, I don't see. Okay, I know why XQC is popular. XQC is popular because when he actually does say a full-on sentence, it doesn't make sense because English is obviously not his first language, and if it is, I'd be very surprised. He barely knows English, let's be honest. So when he sees something crazy, he's like, "Oh my god, guys, what? That guy jumped moon. That guy just jumped building." He doesn't make sense most of the time he talks. And I know sometimes my wording doesn't come out perfectly. Okay, right now, I know it's not coming out perfectly. And that's because I'm tired. I have an excuse. I'm tired. I don't care how tired you are. You're not going to talk like XQC though. That's just a language barrier problem. But whatever. Okay, I think am I done with the reaction streamer rant? Do I want to talk about how they just sit there and go, oh my god, crazy. I think I already said that. Okay, let me go on and actually talk about the Mudahar, which is Some Ordinary Gamers versus XQC drama. Let me get into that right about now. So basically, how the XQC and Mudahar, aka Some Ordinary Gamers drama started out was when Mudahar posted a tweet of another content creator saying how they hate when somebody puts time and effort into a video in some reaction channel. Just basically re-uploads the whole thing with very little input, original input or anything, right? Mudahar said, "I hate when garbage like this is on my homepage." And XQC replied saying, "I wonder why people get mad at me doing this. Is it because of the revenue? Well, I just don't understand. People try to make arguments, but they always fall flat on their face," or something like that. And then, as the Chad Some Ordinary Gamers is, he basically called him stupid and said that the person who originally makes the video doesn't really reap the benefits. Trickle down economics doesn't work, and trickle down views also doesn't work. That's my perception of it, right? And that's true. And then Then you know what happens. He replies with this big ass paragraph where no words make sense whatsoever. It's just, I can't even interpret it. I tried reading the response XQC had, and I just can't make sense of this paragraph, so I'm not even going to waste time on it. But then, Mudahar replies to this long paragraph of nonsense with a picture of XQC reacting to him, to some ordinary gamers. And the reason he did this is because one of the things that you can actually make sense of in the long paragraph is he said, I react to good content instead of whatever you post. And so it's funny, you see an image of him reacting to the guy that doesn't make good content. It's kind of ironic. It's a little funny even. So yeah, that's basically the drama between some ordinary gamers and XQC. But here's the thing, these two stories, XQC versus Mudahar and Sssniperwolf versus Jack Films, the real question out of this you have to ask yourselves is what makes reaction content specifically good enough to where it's transformative, where it's truly transformative. And that is when you give your own intake. You don't just say, a few words like, oh my god, that's crazy. Wow. And you don't state the obvious. Like if you see a video of like a building burning, you don't say, oh my god, guys, that building is literally on fire. Like, yeah, we see that. So yeah, if you want to be a really good reactor, truly put out your own words, like say what you really think. Put out your thoughts, okay? Don't let a clip play for too long. That's another thing. And I'm a little bit of a hypocrite about saying not let a clip play for too long because my Blippi video actually got copyrighted because there's a clip I let play for like a minute. And God, that pisses me off. Not because it got copyrighted. I agree with the copyright on that one. That clip played for way too long. But yeah, don't let a clip play for more than like 20 seconds, I'd say. And if you're a streamer, you're a reactor streamer, right? Just pause the video every like 20 seconds and then like try to say at least like 2 sentences, right? Like give your intake, give your honest opinion. You don't even gotta give your honest opinion. You can manipulate your fan base. Just say something about it instead of stating the obvious or saying like 5 words. It's really not that hard. I'm putting all my words out here. I'm putting my thoughts while reacting to this drama. Okay? I'm putting my opinions on why I hate reactor streamers, right? I'm doing this. If I can do this, then I'm sure you can do this too. So yeah, that's about it. Critical ending.